Hey everyone, Josiah here with Trade by Numbers. I got a special video for you today. I've been promising I was going to do a video about crypto on my top 10 coins. I'm going to be covering some of the most asked questions that I get, and more importantly, my price targets for where I see them, accumulation stages, and ultimate buy. Now this is not for day trading. This is for those of you that want to invest your money. You can do it a little over time, however you want to do it, but there's going to be huge money to be made, and we're going to talk about that. So let's get right into it. I've got a ton of information. We're going to start with my first 5, and then I'm going to do another video and get the other 5 in there so that you got all 10. This is not in any particular order, but I'm going to give you a little breakdown of each one of them and why I like them and why I see them moving forward. So I'm going to flip my screen, and I am going to share my iPad screen here with you, and we are going to start with the original, Bitcoin. Now, Bitcoin, a lot of people associate this with digital gold, and most everybody knows Bitcoin as a cryptocurrency. But you also have to realize, you've heard me say before, that cryptocurrency is a term that turns a lot of people off. But at the end of the day, it's blockchain technology that's moving forward that's going to change the world. That's why I believe that crypto is going to blow up and be bigger than the internet, is because of the underlying blockchain technology. And Bitcoin is the father of blockchain technology. So started back in 2009. And the interesting thing about Bitcoin is every 4 years it has a halving cycle. Now that halving cycle means that there is half as much mined than there was in the previous 4 years. And this is what will drive the price of Bitcoin up. That's why we see these big blow-offs like this here. You get that halving cycle, it cuts the supply, and the coin runs. And eventually it's going to completely run out, and there's only going to be roughly about 59 million Bitcoin in the world. And if that number sounds high to you, you got to realize that there's way more than 59 million millionaires in the world. So if each one of them only owned one, there's not enough to go around. Now Bitcoin is one of those coins that, here, Bitcoin, I wrote down some information based on the average price that it is right now of about $19.5. If a person put $1,000 into that, and using conservative figures of where I see this going in the next halving cycle, which is coming up in 2024, we could see this hit $100,000 very easily. And if Bitcoin was to hit $100,000, you would own 1/20th of a Bitcoin if you only put $1,000 into it right now. If it ran up to $100,000, which is very, I think, achievable for it. In fact, I could see it going much higher than that. But you're looking at turning your $1,000 into $5,000, which would be a little over 413% ROI on your investment. Now, that's not bad. With that being said, that's the lowest ROI we've got. Now the next one is going to be Ethereum. We're going to click on Ethereum here. We got Ethereum just over $1,300 right now. Now Ethereum is the number 2 crypto in the world, and me and many others believe that Ethereum in the next bull cycle will actually overtake Bitcoin in market dominance, which means that we believe that it has more room to grow compared to Bitcoin, that it's going to overtake its market cap. We just had Ethereum move to proof of stake rather than proof of work, along with some other upgrades that's going to make Ethereum an absolute powerhouse. When you look at Ethereum's all-time high, you can see that Ethereum has really climbed up there, and it is on sale right now. A lot of people will tell you that crypto is very speculative and that, it could just disappear. People's been saying that since 2013 when Bitcoin had its first run up, everyone's been saying that crypto's going to zero. Here we are in 2022. Not only has it not gone to zero, but we've reached all-time highs every 4 years, as well as the fact that we have entire countries starting to adopt these projects. Now, I see anything under about $2,000 for Ethereum to be an accumulation phase, and I think it's at a great price. Anything under $1,300 is at an amazing price. And if you bought $1,000 into Ethereum at the $1,300 price tag, then you would own 0.77 of one Ethereum, just over 0.75%. Now, many people, including myself, believe that Ethereum in the next bull cycle from about 2024 to 2025 is going to run up and hit around $8,000 kind of as a minimum. I could very easily see this going to 10. But at $8,000, be looking at Bitcoin or at Ethereum. I shoot these videos straight through for y'all. But you'd be looking at Ethereum, that $1,000 turning into $6,160, which is an ROI of 516%. Now, if it hits $10,000, like I believe, then your $1,000 would turn into $7,700, which would be a 660% ROI. That's pretty incredible. Those are huge numbers. Now, about probably my favorite overall project, and that is Cardano. I absolutely love Cardano as a project, as well as I think that there is a lot of money to be made on Cardano. Now, we've already had an all-time high of Cardano at a little over $3, and pretty much every analyst out there sees this going over $5 in this next bull cycle. Now, when I keep saying this next bull cycle, I'm talking about within the next 3 years, we should hit that. Honestly, in about the next 30 months. Now, that's a relatively short time frame for the kind of life-changing money that we're talking about here. Now, Cardano is currently sitting at 43 cents, and if you picked up $1,000 worth of Cardano at this price, you would end up with 2,325.5 Cardano. Now, if that runs up to as little as $5, which, like I said, I believe is very doable within the next bull cycle, that would be, you would turn your $1,000 into $11,227.50. That is a massive return of 1,062% on your money. That is a huge gain. And I think that the case could very easily be made. In fact, there's many others that is expecting Cardano to hit $7 to $10 in this next bull cycle. Now, if it hits $7 in the next bull cycle, then you're looking at turning your $1,000 into $16,287.50. That is a huge gain of 1,528% return on your investment. That is absolutely massive, and that is why Cardano, if I had to pick a single project that I believe in moving forward, I think Cardano is it. A lot of people says that Cardano is in direct competition with Ethereum, and in a lot of ways they both are competing to do the same things. I believe that Cardano is overall better than Ethereum. Now, Ethereum, everyone argues, has first mover advantage, but so has many other companies in the past had first mover advantage that we don't even hear of anymore because they've been completely put out by other companies that come along and done it better. And that's what I think Cardano is. Now, that doesn't believe that Ethereum doesn't have its place too, because I think the space is so big that there's plenty of room for both Cardano and Ethereum to exist simultaneously and both thrive and do very well. And I don't see Cardano overtaking them in this bull run. Now, maybe by the next bull run, that could be possible. But for this bull run, there is massive money to be made in Cardano, I believe. Now, let's talk about our fourth coin, and that is going to Chainlink. I like Chainlink as a project. Chainlink has its uses, and again, we're talking about technology. We're talking about the ability to more easily build apps and adapt the project. And with Chainlink currently sitting at just $7.51 and having an all-time high of $52.99. Now, if Chainlink just retched back up to $50 a coin from where it is right now, if you put $1,000 into Chainlink, you would own roughly 133 coins. If that hit $50, you're looking at turning your $1,000 into $6,650, which would be a 565% ROI. And if you go along with a lot of the analysts and where they see this thing going, if it was to reach up to $70, then you would be looking at it turning that $1,000 into $9,370 for an ROI of 831%. That's huge. And now we're going to get on to our fifth coin, and this is a coin that I've loved it all through the lawsuit, and that is XRP. Now, XRP is currently sitting at 52 cents. I really want to buy XRP under 50 cents. To me, the accumulation of XRP is 50 cents or less. Under about 30 cents is extreme buy. Now, XRP has already been $3.84 before the lawsuit. And if you were to buy $1,000 worth of XRP at 50 cents, you would own 2,000 XRP. And if it just climbed back up to its previous high, you would be looking at turning your $1,000 into $7,680. That would be a whopping gain of 668%. And if you follow the analyst and you believe that it could hit $5, which is very possible, you would be looking at turning your $1,000 into $10,000, which would be a 900% return on investment. Now, overall, what does these numbers mean for you? Well, it means if you put simply $1,000 into all 5 of these coins, you would have $1,000 or $5,000 invested with an average ROI on the low end of 644.8%, which would turn your $5,000 into $37,240 on the low end. On the high end, which isn't even the max, that's just the more likely number we could get to, you're looking at an 868.4% return, which would turn your $5,000 into $48,420. Now, if that's not big money to you, if that's not great value to you, I don't know what is. Make sure you join part 2 of this, and until next time, be blessed. I hope this helped you out. Catch you later.